Jocelyn versus Emma. Jocelyn Jax and Emma Scorpio Drake erupt into a fierce showdown at GH. Expect sparks to fly as Emma snaps back when Jocelyn presses her about past grievances. Sasha's confession. At the Quartermaine mansion, Jason Morgan pushes Sasha Gilmore Corbin to explain her mysterious $250,000 deal. She comes clean about advocating for Jen Sidwell at deception and admits every penny he provided. Sidwell's pitch. Meanwhile, Jen Sidwell corners Alexis Davis with a plea on Marco Rios' behalf, arguing she'd be foolish to pass up Marco's talents, despite Alexis's shock at discovering Marco's true lineage. A Lucas's question. Lucas Jones grills Marco on whether he ever knew Lucas lived in Port Charles, an answer that could make or break their budding romance. A Carly's cover story. As Sonny Corinthos faces heart surgery, Carly Spencer crafts the perfect alibi for why she's by his side, assuring him and us that her explanation will hold up under scrutiny. Hello friends, welcome to the Crazy Update. And I hope you are well by the grace of God. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Spoilers for General Hospital Sidwell's appeal to Alexis, Sasha's disclosure to Jason, and Carly's cover story. According to General Hospital teasers on Sasha Gilmore Corbin will confess to Jason Morgan, and Carly Spencer will have a cover story. Here's what GH fans should anticipate. Jen Sidwell will also plead with Alexis Davis. Jocelyn Jax and Emma Scorpio Drake will first engage in a furious altercation. As this face-off intensifies, Emma might react angrily when Jocelyn questions why Emma is usually so upset with her. She will defend herself against Isaiah Gannon over Jordan Ashford. Jordan will make the case that Sidwell must be stopped and add that she is capable of doing so. Jordan will therefore insist that, at least for the time being, her relationship with Isaiah must terminate. After Sidwell's takedown, Isaiah and Jordan can potentially resume their romance, but for the time being, she will believe it's crucial to fully commit to her hidden plan. Jason will carry on his heated discussion with Sasha at the Quartermaine house, demanding to know whether the funds she got were obtained from Sidwell. Sasha will corroborate what Jason already knows by being honest about her $250,000 agreement and how she put in a good word for Sidwell at deception. Sidwell will go to Alexis and make a pitch on Marco Rios' behalf as Jason chastises Sasha for playing with fire. Sidwell would argue that she would be foolish not to hire him, despite the fact that Alexis was taken aback by the revelation that he was Marco's father. In another scene, Lucas Jones is going to ask Marco a very important question that might decide their future romance. Did you know that I lived in Port Charles and who I was? In Monday's GH teaser video, Lucas poses the question. Carly will focus on accompanying Sonny Corinthos on his impending heart surgery, while Lucas attempts to determine how much Marco knew and when he knew it. Carly will come up with the ideal cover story and reassure Sonny that it will work, even though Sonny could foresee that it would raise too many suspicions if his ex-wife shows there. According to General Hospital teasers, Sonny will ultimately value Carly's assistance. General Hospital spoilers. Alexis laments not having a daughter committed. Christina is accused of attempting Ava's life a second time. According to General Hospital teasers, Christina Corinthos Davis might be charged with attempting to kill Ava Jerome a second time. Will Alexis Davis feel guilty about not getting her daughter married the way Diane Miller recommended? Before learning she had accidentally destroyed Rick Lansing's car, Christina applied the brakes to what she believed to be Ava's car. Christina's careless actions made Rick and Elizabeth Baldwin unintentional victims who might have died. But since Ava was clearly the intended victim, Rick has been concerned that Christina might attack once more. There may be more danger because Ava persuaded Rick to cooperate with this extortion scheme rather than allowing him to call the police on Christina. For the time being, Christina appears to have learned her lesson, but that might change if she learns of Ava's leverage. It is certain that Christina will not approve of the fact that Ava is making Alexis pay. That information might set off Christina's deranged side once more, which could lead to her losing her mind and attempting to kill Ava once more. Naturally, there's also a chance that Ava will end up on the wrong side of someone else in the meanwhile. Given Ava's tendency to create enemies, GH writers may choose to make this plot even more complicated by having another character target her. The next time, Christina can be charged even though she is innocent. It's possible that Ava, Rick, Alexis, Diane, and even Lucky Spencer will believe that Christina has pulled off another deadly plot. In any case, Alexis was unable to have Christina committed in the end, but she might come to regret it if Ava suffers severe injuries. After someone pursues Ava, she may have to battle for her life, and Alexis may worry that someone is Christina, regardless of whether she is truly at fault. Ava could blame Christina and ultimately reveal the automobile sabotage, as well if she survives some terrible experience. Vengeful Ava can get determined to throw Christina in jail and decide to go all out for her. According to General Hospital spoilers, Diane's predictions regarding Christina's fate could come to pass. General Hospital spoilers. Will this villain become the biggest threat after Drew creates a monster? According to General Hospital spoilers, Drew Kane might be building a monster. Let's think about where this GH plot might go from here, because a new adversary has the potential to become Drew's greatest challenge. Drew and Councilman Ezra Boyle have been a troublemaking team ever since they forged their connection. Naturally, there is a chance that their collaboration will result in a great deal more drama. Drew was thrilled when Ezra made Mayor Laura Collins' news conference into a circus. Given Ezra's efforts and Jordan Ashford's resignation, Drew had strong reason to believe that Laura's political career would be destroyed. Drew is certain that his ally has the potential to become the next mayor of Port Charles if Ezra follows his instructions to the letter. After that, Drew expects Ezra to basically be his lackey and continue doing anything he says. Drew may be underestimating Ezra's abilities, though. Ezra might end up being the threat Drew doesn't anticipate because he is a true sleazeball who knows how to get down in the mud. There's a danger that this relationship could go awry now that Drew plans to assist Ezra in getting elected mayor. That leads us back to the possibility that Drew is building a monster, particularly if Ezra concludes he is done following the congressman's instructions. A potential whodunit for Drew has been alluded at in the program, so that's something to consider. Ezra may become the most likely suspect if Drew is hurt or has a terrible fate in a case where there are several possible suspects. However, Ezra might be just as unscrupulous as Drew, which might make him hazardous in a number of ways. At the very least, Ezra might eventually go after Drew and ruin his political career, just like they're attempting to do with Laura. Ezra may be smarter than Drew thinks, but he is the type of guy who always believes he is the smartest person in the room. Although it's obvious that Drew sees Ezra as his subordinate, Ezra can get bored of seeing Drew act like the boss. Spoilers for General Hospital Friday, April 18th. Carly issues a serious warning to Sonny after Jason gets furious over Sasha selling out to Sidwell. According to General Hospital spoilers on Friday, April 18th, Carly Spencer has a severe warning for Sonny Corinthos, and Jason Morgan will be furious over Sasha Gilmore Corbin selling out to Jen Sidwell. Brooklyn Quartermain will appear agitated when Maxie Jones calls and maintains that nothing is set in stone at Deception. Is Sidwell's agreement with Deception already in doubt? Olivia Quartermain will then inform Sasha that although she is well on her way to becoming a legitimate Quartermain, Jason's finding is going to cause some problems. Jason is going to corner Sasha and ask her why she sold out to Sidwell when he receives updates on her $250,000 deal. Jason will have a chance to express his irate worries, and Sasha will have some explaining to do. While Jordan Ashford is busy meeting with Sidwell, Anna Devane and Felicia Scorpio are having a catch-up session. Jordan will discuss what he has in mind after her resignation as deputy mayor when he inquires about what Sidwell specifically wants her to perform for him. Given Jordan's current distance from Laura Collins, Sidwell will forecast that this will be the start of a wonderful collaboration. Sidwell may reconsider his offer to have Jordan serve as his lobbyist and right-hand lady, adding some additional responsibilities. Sonny will confide in Carly at his house and possibly explain why Rocco Falconeri doesn't want him at his next argument. Sonny recognizes that Rocco is concerned about making things worse for Laura if she is spotted with his grandfather, even if he detests the predicament this is putting his grandson in. Carly can contend that Rocco is justified in his worries and exhort Sonny to accept the vote in the Esplanade referendum regardless of the result. Carly will caution Sonny to move out of Laura's path if he truly wants to assist her. Jocelyn Jacks will attempt to persuade Emma Scorpio Drake that something has been exaggerated. Jocelyn and Emma will both wind up at GH, where Emma will not appear to be particularly pleased with Joss. Keep an eye out for any troubles that may arise, as it appears like Jocelyn's attempt to attract Professor Henry Dalton's attention will result in some problems with Emma. According to General Hospital teasers, Jocelyn's mission will involve some difficult setbacks and surprising news. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.